Hey guys, this is Anatole Norland and I'm going to show you our Newark IT shop. So first, when you browse to our website, you'll land at the home page, and here you'll see some of the products that we sell, some of the different product categories of products that we have: laptops, desktops, printers, and miscellaneous devices. Here you can also search, so let's say you're looking for an Acer computer. You'll enter Acer in there, click search, and you'll be brought back to the search results here. So let's sign in and register. So you'll click on the top. If you have a login to use, then you'll log in right here where it says member login, or you can sign up. And in order to do that, you'll need to know the username that you'd like, the password that you want to use, your personal details, and credit card details are optional, but it's probably better to enter them now so when you go to check out, that will already be there. So I'm going to log in with one of the accounts I made before. Once you're logged in, let's add some items to our cart. So this looks like a nice laptop. I'm going to click on buy. Here you'll see that it's an Asus G20. The description, it's an Asus PC. Not a bad price, so I think I'll get two of them. Change the quantity to two and purchase. So let's see what else there is. A nice 3D printer. Ah, it's a 3D Systems CubeX 3D printer. Not a bad price as well. I think I'll get two of them. So then you click purchase. So with this screen here, this shows you the product idea of the product that you're getting, the name of the products in your cart, the description, the price, the quantity, the subtotal, and here you have two buttons. If you'd like to update how many of a certain item you have, you just change the price here, click update, or if you'd like to delete the entire row, you can click delete. When you're ready to check out, it'll show the total price down here, and then you'll click check out. And here it'll ask you for your shipping information, or you can use the saved address from before. If you'd like to use a new or the active credit card on file, if you'd like to enter a new one. And here you have a chance to review your order, the cart contents, subtotal, tax, shipping, then the shipping address and the payment. So when you're ready, you'll click on complete order. Nice, it'll be shipped. So you'll click on continue. So now that we have an order, we can go into your orders. And here it's showing the different orders that I placed. They were both delivered, very impressive. So let's say you'd like to change your account information. You'll click on your account. Here it displays what your current username is, along with your other personal details that were entered before. Here you can change your home address, add another shipping address and mark it as default, or add a new credit card and mark that as default. So I'm going to go back to Newark IT homepage, and just to show the cart, here if you add another item to your cart, you can also click on cart in the upper right corner, and that will bring you back to this window as well. Now in another function, if you click on statistics, it will bring you to this page here that allows you to run a couple statistics. So here it goes from date range, we'll select the first, to today. And there are a couple different options, but first we'll look up total spent by user for this date range. And we'll click retrieve statistics. And here it shows the total spent between those two dates for all the users in the system. See, we have a couple people that have spent money, and whenever you're ready to leave the site, you can just click sign out and you'll be good to go. Uh, that's our site, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. See ya.
Okay, hi guys. This is Lauren. Um, For our project, we chose to use Java Server Pages to host the application and Microsoft SQL Server to host the database. So the way it works is, in the background, behind the main page, Java is running a servlet. And this servlet basically acts as a broker for HTTP requests and responses and for database access. So it sits here and it waits for the user to enter in some kind of action. Um, when the user does, it basically has some logic to bring the user to various sites. So the idea here is basically either the client is logged in or logged out. If the client's logged in, then one set of options will display. And if the client's logged out, another set of options will display. So for instance, here we have a cart or no cart. If the client is logged out, then just display an empty string. If the client's logged in, then display the word cart. So if I go over here and I log in, you'll see that up at the top here now it says cart. Actually, it says a whole bunch of other stuff too. So that's that's the basic idea underlying the entire page. Now, as far as the way we built the application goes, you can see here that we have Java files for every single one of the SQL Server database tables. So within these Java classes, we have private variables which represent the columns in the database table. And then in addition to that, we have methods here which control access to see the data and to manipulate it. And that's true for all of these. Some of them have actually quite a few methods. And in addition to these Java beans, we also have some data access classes, and down here we have the web content. These are all JSP, Java Server pages, and they are like HTML, except that you can embed Java code inside them. So some of them are mostly just HTML, but others are intermediaries between the Java and the user input. So, for instance, if I go and I create a new user, I'm going to name this user Jack, and just Jack. Everything's going to be Jack. Let's do that. These things don't actually have to be perfect, except for this date field here and the security number. That's something that we control in later versions of the program. But so yeah, let me sign up, and when I do, you can see that a whole bunch of stuff just got printed out here. And what all of this is the application letting me know that it's creating objects and writing to the database. So now, if you go into SQL, you can look and see that at the bottom we have Jack. And Jack had an address created somewhere. And Jack had should have had a credit card created too. I'm not sure which one it is. But yeah, so that's what happens when the client signs up. And This is a bug actually. It should say cart and your orders and stuff like that here. So you just click on Newark IT and it'll come up. So now if I want to buy something, I'll just click on this and I'll click on purchase. And what that does is it creates a product object, and that product object is put into another object that was just created, the shopping basket object. So now this shopping basket object holds one of this kind of product. And if I want to, I can update it and add more to if I want. But for now, I'm just going to check out. And for the sake of brevity here, just use my saved shipping address and my saved credit card. And now I can go and complete the order, and it was successful. So stuff will be shipped. And once again, you can see over here the application telling me all about what I just did. Um, so yeah, that's basically the gist of it. I mean, you can look at your orders, and there's an order that's been pulled here. Um, that page is down here in order tracking JSP. So if you look in here, this basically contains the HTML for this, and we see order history right here and total orders, and here's some Java logic which basically gets a multi-dimensional array of the orders representing the result set from SQL. Now, we can see that it's going to this credit card transaction get orders details method. So if I want to, I can go into the credit card transaction Java file and look at the method that is actually running. And so what this does is it just creates a string object and it executes it. It sends it over to the SQL database and stores it in a variable called rset, result set, and then basically goes through the list. In this case, there was only one order returned, but it could be quite a few. And yeah, that's basically how the whole thing works. If you wanna check out the client table in here, you can see how a client is constructed. Um, Once again, uh, using an insert into and creating a client object, which basically represents a tuple in the client table. And yeah, there's several ways here in which clients are created, and that's true for pretty much everything here too. Credit card has multiple constructors, and then multiple methods, and so does address, so does product, so does shopping basket. Really, just depending on the circumstances of the client's use. And then in addition to that, we have all these JSP pages, which are once again they act as intermediaries. Update info if the client wants to change their user info by going to your account. Anything that gets put in here gets sent over to this update info file, and this thing processes it and decides what to do with it. And then at the end, it just forwards you onto to the main page. So this is transparent to users. It's just some Java logic. That's that's basically it. For the database, there's nothing that fancy. We do have a view here. So if you want to look at that, there's a view here, and then a query against it to get the list of orders. There are various queries for searching, and for getting laptops and desktops. And there's there's a lot here. So that's it. Thanks guys. I appreciate your time. Take care.